So Alan Wake 2, I heard what Silent was saying. This game is
Better than
incredible.
Control.
No spoilers. Um, this game, it's a couple of things. A lot of people. I think Miles did a good job of saying he felt it was like Silent Hill meets kind of like the. I think it was like the X Files, or but this game is like Mindhunters. Have you seen Mindhunters before? It's True Detective season one, and the way it just starts the game and builds the tension, like when you kind of are the two characters, right? You have Saga Anderson and Alex Casey, who is played by Sam Lake, and he basically is referencing the book based on Alex Casey, which is Max Payne. And this game, when it starts off, it there's no combat. It builds the world, and what's cool about it is that you actually feel like you're investigating an actual crime, like you're profiling as an FBI agent. And the the graphics in this game are like unbelievable. I look at this game and I'm like, wow, I'm amazed. I'm playing it on PC. I haven't run into any issues currently, but just the forest, the light, the way everything peeks through. I would say if you play this game, play it with some headphones because the sound's amazing. I remember just walking through the woods and you're kind of like hearing like little leaves ruffle. You hear some of the stuff in nature, and I think I'm up to chapter five, so I finally started playing as Alan Wake. And this game, there's some points where I had to take a break because the tension is so strong. You're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And the enemies are not like the first one. So if you played the first one, it's not anymore of just about putting your light until you break the shadow. There's more to it. The enemies actually have like this sweet spot that's not always in the front, but the first time you meet them, you feel that tension. You're like, damn, like this is like a supernatural being. The next part that I love about it as well is the what they call the mind space, which is where you sort of do the
Yes.
investigations.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
What was it we were talking about? It's like the true detective mode,
yep.
basically.
So what you're doing in this area, in this part, is you're taking the clues that you've accumulated throughout the game, and you're putting them on this board. And what it's doing is that it's actually mapping out everything in the game. And again, I've seen this stuff done before, but I'm so invested the way they do it in this game. It doesn't feel like it's being tacked on. It feels like it's like so natural that you want to, because it's kind of peeling the layers and layers of it. And if you've played Control, which is Remedy's now second best game after Alan Wake 2, uh, you're gonna love the nods to that world and how it's connected. If you know who the FBC are, you're gonna see stuff there. You're gonna read about the stuff that connects it to Control. And there's just a kind of like the little bit so far that I've picked up. What I've been doing thus far is playing a chapter a night, and I've been doing all the optional things, just exploring, trying to see if I can solve puzzles. There was this one cool puzzle that I'm not going to ruin. I'm going to keep it as base, but this puzzle is um, is based on nursery rhymes, really creepy. And what it's trying to do is that the a certain organization was trying to simulate what Alan Wake was doing in the first game by doing these nursery rhymes. And this cabin that you go to, if you've seen Evil Dead, gives you this really creepy Evil Dead, like something's gonna pop out, and you're like, oh man. And the crazy thing is when you're actually in your mind space, you have to be cognizant of where you are because you can get attacked while you're trying to actually solve something of the cases. So I'm gonna stop my ranting because I think I took a lot of stuff, and I'll let I guess Silent let us know what his thoughts on the game so far.
Before I go to silent, I gotta say that's like when I watch movies. Thriller is my favorite type, and you describing what I'm super hype. I'm super hype. I gotta play this game.
Oh, you do. I mean, it's game of the year. I think you know if I had to say the game of the year, probably people are saying Baldur's Gate is going to win it. I think Remedy
Mm.
deserves their flowers.
Yep.
Um, this is a culmination of what they wanted to make. and it's a testament of like what they've done. It goes beyond. It basically takes everything we love about Resident Evil, Silent Hill, um, Alan Wake that they've made, and they kind of put this thing together that just. So the best way I put it is this way, right? When we play Sony games, right, they're very cinematic. This game is cinematic in the sense that you're playing the actual things and you're doing a lot of the actions versus sometimes watching cutscenes. And I think it takes a cinematic experience to that other level that I haven't experienced yet, which I think makes it special.
That's awesome.
Silent.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I was
very well said.
I was gonna say something real quick. I mean, I don't know if you guys felt it like this, but while playing the game, I felt like I was playing. I felt like I was playing a game that looks similar to Silence of the Lambs. That's how I felt playing
So
the game.
if you've watched Hannibal,
Yeah.
they have
Mhm.
similar stuff where Hannibal, if you watch the show, the guy used to kind of go into his own mind to
Mm-hmm.
kind of profile Hannibal
Profile.
Lecter, and that's what they kind of like. There's a lot of things that you look that I'm pretty sure Remedy got inspiration from, and Twin Peaks, of course. If you watch Twin Peaks, they have tons of reference from the way the acting is and everything. That first boss, I'm gonna tell you right now. I needed to change my diaper. I mean, my diapers. I needed to change my pair of underwears
Oh my god, that was cool.
because it was intense.
It
It,
was.
it was very intense, and I was just like, man, it's been a while since the original Resident Evil that I felt this sort of like I feel hopeless, and I'm just trying to run. Like I was literally running like mad and trying to like get my and the ammo scarce. So you have to really plot and learn the combat overall, how to be able to hit those sweet spots with those shots. But I'm gonna let you guys talk about it. Thank you for having me on. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Dark. Thank
buddy.
you. Thank you.
Have
Thank you.
fun.
Thanks, man.
Have fun, man.
Take care.
Have fun. Have fun. Have fun, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah.
Good one.